Hello guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to a classic sci-fi horror review today. We're going back to 1964 with The Earth Died Screaming. Now this is a Blu-ray DVD release. I can't remember what company it's from. Is it Signature or something like that? Yeah, this is the release of it. And so before we get into the story, let's have a look at if there's any special features. So this is our incredible main menu here for the Earth Dies Screaming. Let's have a look at any special features. Sorry it's a bit wobbly, I'm holding the camera in my hand. So we got subtitles, which is pretty cool. We got an audio commentary with film historian Richard Smith. We have Looking Back at the Earth Dies Screaming, a still gallery and theatrical trailer. And that is the special features on Earth Dies Screaming. Minimal as I expected, but there we go. This is like an old film, an old cult sci-fi film that no one really gives a toss about, apart from us horror and cult fans. So let's have a look at the story. So this is, I believe, is an American film, but based here in England. It's actually filmed down south here in England, in a little village called Shear, and it's about the Earth is being taken over by these robots, and they're just killing everyone. The film starts off in a very, very dramatic way, probably one of the most dramatic starts to a movie ever. And we see train crashes, we see planes fall out of the sky, we see people just dead, hanging out of phones or out their window on the floor, and just people just dead everywhere. It's a very sort of morbid start to a film, but really cool. And I just thought, oh wow, this is going to be amazing. And then we meet Jeff Nolan, played by Willard Pitt Parker, and he's driving around in his Land Rover, seeing all these sights. He's an American that's over here, and he's just driven by and seen all these bodies everywhere and doesn't really know what's going on. And he then sort of like explores this little village, and it goes and gets this radio that he sees in the shop and takes it to try and get transmission. He tries to get hold of a TV, turn the TV on, but he can't see nothing. But while he's trying the TV, we meet Taggart, played by Dennis Price, and Peggy, played by Virginia Field. And they hold him at gunpoint because they don't know who he is. And he explains who he is, and they sort of team up as like a little team. And anyway, he goes back outside just to get some things, and we meet Otis and Violet. Okay, so played by Thorley Walters and Vanda Godsell, and they are another couple that have been holding up in the shop. And then they sort of join our little team, and then we see them. We see these Martians or robots, whatever they are, out of space, and one of the girls goes up to them thinking that they're spacemen, oh please, because they're wearing like these silver suits, and go, please help us, please help us. And one of them turns around and we see for the first time it's a robot, and it touches her and she just drops down dead. So the other starts shooting the guns at it, because there's guns in this house, and which is weird because there's no guns in England, sort of thing. But they start shooting at them, but it doesn't affect them at all. They just carry on their business. And as the film progresses, another young couple arrive, Mel and Lorna. Lorna's pregnant. She's played by Anna Palk. Mel's played by David Spencer, and they've arrived at our town. And she's pregnant, just about to give birth, and we have a birth in the film, and we have then the team sort of turning on each other, because one of them, Taggart, is really anti everything and thinks, he knows what's best. And some of them succumb to these robots. And as these robots, when they want to dead, their eyes go white, and they stand up and start creepy. It's really, really cool. And the sort of film plays out like this, and it turns into a sci-fi survival horror. It's a very small cast, and it's just really, really cool. Some quite cheesy but awesome, awesome effects. I absolutely loved it. Let's have a look at the characters. Yeah, this plays out like it's a 1964 film, but it's like a 1950s creature feature. It's almost like a cross between War of the Worlds and Village of the Damned. It's got that sort of feel to it, and it's really, really cool. And the characters are really cool. Willard Parker is Jeff. He's really cool. I've seen him in some other stuff before. Virginia Field, who plays Peggy, I've seen her in stuff before, as well as Vanda Godsell as Violet. I've seen her in films, but the others I've not really seen. This is the first time I've seen a lot of these people, and it's really, really cool. It's pretty much like a mixed bag of American and English cast here in England, playing out this crazy film. The people live in this village must think, what the hell's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on in the final. It's a great watch. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's really, really cool. The reason it gets 8 out of 10 is because it's not long enough. The film runs for 62 minutes, 1 hour, 2 minutes. And I just thought, oh, come on, let's have some more character built in. Let's see some more of these amazing tinfoil alien robots. We want to see more of that. But unfortunately, it only runs for an hour and 2 minutes. But it's still an hour and 2 minutes of awesome fun. This is a sort of Sunday afternoon movie. But it's got a real terrifying sort of feel to it. The atmosphere in it is really tense when we have like these zombie-like humans with their white eyes, and they look absolutely terrifying. And the beginning sequence of the film with all these dead bodies lying around in the town, in the village, again, it's really eerie, and I just thought, I want more of that. Unfortunately, we don't get too much more of it. We do see them still lying around on the ground as the film commences, and it's fantastic. It's a real great atmospheric sci-fi survival horror film. Absolutely amazing. Earth Dies Screaming, 8 out of 10. How many of you guys have seen it? If you have, let me know down below. I know it's a quite a short review, this one, but it's not a long film. So there's not a lot for me to sort of talk about. I can't talk about character development. I can't talk about layered plots because there isn't. It's just that the world's been taken over by these robots. All this village has, and we've got a group of humans trying to survive it. And that's it. And it's just out and out fun. And that's all you want, innit? It's just all you want. And I absolutely enjoyed it. And so I highly recommend it to anyone to watch it, because it's non-offensive. Violence is minimal. There's no gore. And it's just a really cool sci-fi horror film. Guys, check out some horror channels. Check out Horror Hands, Horror Geek, Man v Film, Oris Design, Pizzlewell, I Am Ice Lord, Cat Watches Horror Movies, Grumpy Andrew's Haunted House, Horror House, sorry, and The Maniac. And a massive shout out to my lad. Till next time, look after yourselves, look after one another, and I really hope I'll see you all soon.